everyone, I'm Olivia.
And I'm Kyle.
And we're Drivin and Vibin.
Today we're reflecting on our first year of nomad life on the road and going to give you a top 10 list of our favorite small towns we've come across during that year of traveling.
It was hard to narrow it down to just 10, but these places all had something special and unique to offer, and they stood out in our minds for different reasons. So we're going to start out with number 10 with our hometown of FAIRHOPE, Alabama.
After 6 months on the road, we looped around the country and stopped back by FAIRHOPE to say hello to friends and family, so we felt like it deserved a place on the list because it is quite a charming small town.
Yep, it's right on Mobile Bay, and it's got a great network of sidewalks to explore the town, all the cute shops and restaurants they have to offer. It's very dog friendly, and they have doggy bags to offer and a big dog park.
Yeah, so we love it for that, and we also love going out to eat at our favorite restaurants there. So we think everyone that is interested in coastal communities would really enjoy visiting FAIRHOPE, Alabama. Number 9 is Joshua Tree, California, and it's a small town of 7,400 located in Southern California.
We didn't spend too much time in Joshua Tree, but what we saw there we liked a lot. We explored some cool vintage stores and used bookstores and things like that, and really liked the vibe they had there.
Yeah, and they had tons of fruit stands selling dates and other fresh fruit, and you know, the entrance to Joshua Tree is right in town, so you can't go wrong.
We look forward to going back and exploring a little more. We had friends that stayed there and they completely loved it.
Yeah. Number 8 is a town we spent a good amount of time in, and that is ARIVACA, Arizona.
We had never heard of this place before we actually stayed there, and we were going to stay at this cute campground there, La Siesta, and we just kind of got to know the area a little bit. It's very small but a tight-knit community. They had a great local coffee roaster and coffee shop and a great restaurant and artist co-op. There was just some cool things, even though there wasn't much there.
It's the smallest town on our list with only 909 as the listed population, and every store in town was a quality store or shop, and they also had a weekend farmers market that was really fun to explore.
They even did like dances at the local Mexican restaurant, and we went out to listen to some live music there, so that was fun.
So number 7 is FRUITA, Colorado. It is a larger small town, but it offers a lot.
Yep, so FRUITA was another one of those places we just happened to stop by while we were traveling along, and it's great proximity to the Colorado National Monument, and we went and drove around and did the scenic loop for a day there. But the community was very organic and bicycle enthusiast oriented, and it was fun.
Yeah, we ate at a pizza shop that was powered solely on solar power, and we went to a pet store that sold so much organic pet food, and the employees there were so helpful in getting River to the proper harness and food.
Yep, they were really helpful, and that was a cool place to visit.
So number 6 now is another small town with only 913 as a population, and that's Patagonia, Arizona.
So we stayed in the Coronado National Forest there in Patagonia, and it's beautiful nature and mountains. There's a little creek that runs through the campsites and stuff. And the town itself is another just small. They have one shop for every need you have, but they were all very cool shops. They had like an organic health food store, a nice coffee shop that we frequented every day.
They had good internet there.
Yep, Kyle got some fresh dates there.
Yep. The hiking trails were awesome. The Arizona Trail, I guess, runs through that part of the state or that town. And we did some beautiful hikes.
We did. It was some of our favorite hiking, probably.
So now we'll move on to number 5, which is another town in Arizona. And this one is a little more well known for its charm, and that's BISBEE.
So I'm sure most people have heard of BISBEE before or have visited it before, but it was just a cool, artistic and musically oriented community. We visited lots of antique and cool, eclectic thrift shops there. We got good lunch there. It was very healthy, and
River was able to eat there with us, so it was a dog-friendly town where we could walk the dogs everywhere we wanted to. And the houses are all up on hillsides, and they're stacked up, so it just makes for this really cool environment. Tons of stairs if you're looking for exercise, but we enjoyed BISBEE, and it was really easy just to walk around the whole community.
Yeah, just a really cool southwestern town. A lot of character and history there.
And number 4 on the list is another national park town, and that is MOAB, Utah.
This is one of Kyle's all-time favorites, I think. Obviously, it's a hot spot for recreational activities. You can hike and bike and trail ride and all sorts of things there. Oh, and you can whitewater raft down the river. So it was cool, and it had nice healthy restaurants. It can get a little pricey there because of the tourism there, but overall we liked the variety of options it offered and so much nature to enjoy. It was just a good overall place to be.
Yep. We stayed there during the first month of our RV life on the road, so we were a little more frivolous at that point. We ate out at about 3 different restaurants. One of them was in an old jailhouse. One of them was a totally like a health, nutritious, and conscious place.
And then like a Tex-Mex place where we got an awesome black bean burger.
So it was just a good town to stay in. A little more touristy than the others on this list, but well worth checking out.
Tons of activities to choose from. That hike in Arches was beautiful.
Number 3 is Marquette, Michigan, and this is a really cool coastal community on the Upper Peninsula.
So Marquette was fun. It had a sidewalk that followed the coast all the way around the town, and we walked all along there. It was a wide, nice path, lots of grassy areas. I think they offered doggy bags there. They had like little smoked fish houses all along the place. Like, it was a large fishing community, and it was cool to walk around the marina and see all the boats there.
Yeah, and when we went to the post office in the town, it was cool because it was like an old historic post office, all made out of brick, probably like 4 stories high, just really dramatic for a post office. But we also did some great hiking on Sugarloaf Mountain, and that was right outside of the downtown area of the city. And if you hike to the top, you get a beautiful overlook of the whole area.
And the beautiful waters in Michigan are just crystal clear and turquoise, and you just can't beat it.
Yeah. Number 2 is located in Door County, Wisconsin, and that is Sturgeon Bay.
Sturgeon Bay was a similar type community. It was a little bit smaller though, I think, but it was connected between bridges to different parts of the city, so you could walk around like the downtown area and explore the shops and restaurants and such, cross the bridge, see the ferries departing, and then go into the grassier park side and enjoy all the scenery there.
They had a lot of good coffee shops. We went to the local bakery and bought some fresh bread. So much offer, and you can really get a taste of the local flavor in that downtown area. Now we'll go on to number 1. It's a beautiful coastal community in Michigan, right on Lake Michigan, and it's Frankfort.
Yep, so this is a smaller town. Population's like 1,286. And so we got there, we found this little town because we were camping at Betsy River Campground, and they have a trail right outside the park, so we walked right from our door to this trail that winds through the beautiful nature and by the water and lakes, and then you end up in Frankfort, and you just see this tiny little strip of a town and a lighthouse off in the distance, and they had all the fun small touristy things to do, but also small community things as well.
Yeah, we could walk river right down to the beach, and we could all hang out on the beach together because it was dog friendly and the water was crystal clear. The lighthouse down there was fun to check out, and also
they had large grassy areas too with doggy bags to offer. Yeah, so, and then, you know, the different restaurants and businesses you can look at along the way, but we really loved the accessibility to walk there and hike there and spend time in their parks and on the beach.
Really, if you're in the Michigan area, Frankfort is well worth checking out.
And that beautiful crystal clear water, and it's just turquoise and you can see straight to the bottom. We just love that.
So these are our top 10 small towns during our first year of travels, and that spanned 25 states. So we definitely have a lot more of America to see.
And hopefully, you know, this is helpful to you. Maybe you've visited these places before or have some suggestions for us. But we really find that these small, unsuspecting towns that end up just being the stopping places between like our big goals of these big attractions to see sometimes end up being just as good or better than what we were heading towards in the first place. So hopefully this video helped you out. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share with your friends, all that good stuff. And please join us next time.
We'll see you later.